You want to know something I really enjoy about Kansas City accountability and the way he conducts himself? It's not just the fact that he's extremely professional and recognizes his rights extremely well. I mean, anybody can do that. But it's the fact that he tends to ask a lot of questions that make people really think. And this video is a great example of that, where he asks these bank employees certain things that some people would consider suspicious. Even though, of course, being suspicious is neither a misdemeanor or a felony, but there you have it. So you obviously know how this starts off, with the bank employees asking him why he's recording, and then him asking those weird questions, in which case, that's what we want to start this video off with today, because it's actually quite funny, to be honest. In which case, we sincerely hope the rest of you enjoy this video and our commentary, but with that being said, let's roll the tape, and see how quickly these bank employees change their attitude from the get-go.
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah, can you tie my shoe for me?
Yeah, right. What can I help you with?
Can you tie my shoe?
What you filming?
Just shooting a video. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just curious. We have somebody outside of a bank. We're always concerned, you know, if we don't know who they are. So I'm just asking.
Yeah, would you be able to help me with my shoe, though? Right here?
Your shoe's tied.
No, it's not. I had to stuff them in because I couldn't tie it.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long is, what time does the lobby actually close? I thought you was a customer. You actually work here?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Is you guys, is it a vault at this location?
Yeah.
Is it, would you be able to share if it's climate controlled?
Why?
Would you be able to share if it's climate controlled?
Why would you need to know that?
Like, are the vents big enough to crawl through to do maintenance work?
You're asking really some weird questions.
That's just, well, how about this? How about this? If you really the man, all right.
Okay, question. If this guy was an actual bank robber or an accomplice to one, do you think he would be dumb enough to straight up ask these people directly these questions while on camera? That's the reason why I find it hilarious that he was asking these kinds of questions to these bank employees. Really does get you thinking, maybe he's not as bad as we think if he's willing to ask these kind of questions, but then again, I guess some people in this world are stupid enough to commit aggravated arson and then sit by the crime scene. Yes, I have seen that video from Midwest Safety, and that guy definitely got a little less than what he deserved. That was a bit off topic, so let's get back onto this video and showcase what happens when the cops show up, including but not limited to the chief of police of this town.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm okay. I'm Officer Myers with the Maryville Police Department. Hey, somebody called.
I appreciate
was wondering about just the recording, man. They didn't know what was going on, and it's right outside of a bank, so they thought.
I think it was that guy.
It may have been, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. What is the story with it?
What you mean?
With the recording?
What you mean?
What are you doing? You're standing outside of a bank, man.
I was actually walking until I noticed that this guy was actually following me, and then I seen him on the phone. And then I seen the lady walk out. So I'm just putting,
more or less, you're recording, trying to make sure.
I'm just saying 2 and 2. I was like, I'm sure he's probably calling law enforcement. So I was like, let me just hang around
I appreciate
5
you doing
minutes,
that, man.
and
I
you
really
did.
do. What's your name? I'm Ian.
I didn't give it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
do you have your ID on you? I'd like to see it.
Can I get your name and your badge
Yeah,
number?
it's Ian Myers, 217.
And you, sir?
It's Stolte 200.
I appreciate both of you guys identifying yourselves.
You betcha.
Yeah.
I need to borrow your ID, bud. I got
You need
called
to
here
borrow
about
it?
you. Yes.
Okay, you want to trade IDs?
I'm gonna see yours. I got called here about you, my guy.
That's
and that's
fine.
enough of a reason for me to ask for it.
Can I get like a
Nope.
like a captain or a
This is the chief of police that's sitting
How
right
you
next
doing,
to me.
sir?
So-
What I'm doing, I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
They can't really turn that into a crime. I do not want to waive my Fourth Amendment right and give this gentleman who's actually like he's trying to demand. I'm not doing anything wrong, so
No, I understand. He's
Yeah,
been
yes,
super
sir.
nice and respectful to you.
it's okay.
The main reason we got called here is because you were outside of a bank.
Nothing's wrong. What I do? Go ahead. I'm gonna just.
Let me explain too. We've
ahead.
had a lot of what they call J-hook robberies, where they're attaching to ATMs and ripping ATM machines out.
Okay.
And prior to them doing that, is they actually send people in and they actually record and take pictures of the ATMs. That's exactly why we got called on you today. So.
Well, nothing nefarious, nothing like that going on.
We're not accusing you,
Yep.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's
We're
nice
just trying to
know who
explain
we're
to you
talking
why
to.
we're here.
It's nice to know
That's
who we're
fine,
talking
and it's
to.
okay for you to ask, sir. But I don't really want you to turn to an ass and try to like demand
Listen,
my ID saying that I have to give it to you, sir.
I'm not turning into an
And I
asshole.
hope that the chief, if this is the chief right here, I hope he kind of pull you over to the side and let you know that.
He didn't do anything to cross that line.
Okay, I just said I don't want. It seemed like he was
You're
kind
pushing
of.
it that direction. You're trying to push it that direction.
I do not.
He is not
And
done.
honestly,
I do not.
Like I
Okay.
said, we're not looking to get there, man.
Okay, I don't want to.
But ultimately, again, we were called about you.
Nothing's wrong with that.
The behavior in of itself is abnormal, right? And we've explained to you why it's abnormal.
Is it illegal? I'm out here just exercising my right to record in public. Nothing's wrong with that.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not going to answer. You can answer it.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because you've asked me several,
Go
right?
ahead.
I've been
Just for your name and
respectful.
badge number. That's all I asked you so far.
When you're recording somebody standing over there that, and maybe say he was the one that called, is
Go
that
ahead.
harassing type behavior?
No, I'm just recording in
Is that harassing
public.
type behavior?
No, sir.
Is harassment a crime in the state of Missouri?
I hate how you acting and how you trying to turn a constitutional
a serious
protected
question.
activity
I'm asking a
into a
serious
crime.
question. Am I
That is
wrong?
a piece of Officer Myers, sir.
Am I
I'm really
wrong?
trying to be. Sir, I'm telling you, I'm flexing my right to record on a public sidewalk. I stopped and waited because I told you this guy has been following me, and I seen him on the phone. And me just using my common sense, I'm sure that he called you. I was hanging around 5 minutes, and I was right. You pulled up, sir. And I'm telling you, please don't try to. Man, come on. Am I detained or am I free to go?
You're free to
You're
go.
free to go.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
If he's free to go, he's free to stay.
Yeah, he said I'm free to go.
You are.
Yeah. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you gentlemen.
We're gonna wait too.
Okay.
We can wait.
Okay. How long you been on the force?
For me, it's been a while now.
Well, what? Like, can you put a number on it? At least how many? What?
How long you been doing First Amendment audits?
I'm guessing under 4 years,
You don't
that
ask
cop,
how long
because
you
I
been
don't
on
see
the
any
force?
stripes
I
on
gotta go
his
forward
arm.
that?
I asked you a respectful
I gotta go
question.
sunshine request that. I'm just out recording. I wanted to, and I was like, damn, it's great. I get to meet the chief, but I see how this. It's okay, man.
All right.
Wow, wow,
Back to
wow.
what we were doing.
Fair enough. Love the idea of that.
Wow, it took them that long to say that.
For the sake of being a little more optimistic, I will give these cops credit where credit is due. Even though they did say that Kansas City Accountability had to give up his identification just because they made contact with him, essentially, at the very least they didn't act upon it and try to threaten him with arrest if he didn't give up his identification. At the very least, both of these cops identified themselves immediately, but yeah, that's not really saying much. You guys already know how I feel when it comes to cops demanding identification where it's not even necessary. And one thing I will say about them suggesting that people have recorded banks before for the sake of ripping out ATM machines is that even though I can acknowledge fully that that can happen, does the mere presence of somebody recording on a public sidewalk really give any kind of probable cause to detain that person, let alone arrest them? They don't know what Kansas City Accountability is going to do with that footage. For all they know, he's just another First Amendment auditor, as they were suggesting. And thankfully they were correct in their assumptions, but still. And that's another thing for me to point out as well. I don't want to see cops not violate rights because the person that they're interacting with is a First Amendment auditor or cop watcher. I want to see them honor their oath and recognize our rights, pun intended, because we are U.S. citizens who deserve those rights. The same rights our founding fathers came up with in the U.S. Constitution. If cops would show up with this kind of mentality, then we would have a lot more respect for them, but that's just my humble opinion. What are all of your thoughts on this interaction? We'd love for you to share with us in the comments down below. Also make sure you go subscribe to Kansas City Accountability, show him all love and support that you feel he deserves, and let him know that recognizing our rights sent you. Not only that, we the people, but in the description and the pinned comment, we have a couple of links to a body cam and dash cam that we recommend and own. If by chance you're interested, make sure to go check out those links down below. With that being said, we the people, thank you once again for watching, and remember to never stop loving the Constitution.